Hello YouTube! So this is my second tutorial video. This one's going to be on I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Fairly easy song, a little bit complicated. My version's a little bit complicated, and I'm going to show you why in a second. So this is what my version sounds like, okay? Okay, so as you can see, if you know the song well enough, you'll know that there are two guitar parts for the song. And what I did is I fused them together to make one guitar riff so that you can still play it and with one guitar, and it should fairly be easy as long as you kind of work on it. But anyways, getting right into it, the first thing that you got to do, I call it part one. Part one is where you take your first finger and you hold down the first string and the second string at the same time on the 7th fret. So I'm going to make it easier for you to see. Okay, so just those two strings, and I use a thumb. Okay, you can use a pick, whatever. So you're going to hit the first two strings on the 7th fret, okay, and you're going to slide over to the 9th fret. So, okay, and that's the first thing. Right after that, it goes to a B bar chord, and that's achieved by taking your first finger, putting it on the 7th fret completely. Okay, so you're pressing the entire thing, and your third finger goes on the 5th string 9th fret. Your pinky goes on the 4th string 9th fret, and your second finger goes on the 3rd string 8th fret. Okay, so that's a B major bar chord. Okay, fairly should sound like that, and that's part one. So part one again. Okay, this is part two. Part two would be taking your first finger, putting it on the 1st and 2nd string on the 7th fret once again, sliding over once again, but this time you're going to an F sharp bar chord, a major bar chord. So your first finger, so right after the slide, your first finger goes to the 9th fret and holds down the entire 9th fret. This time your third finger is going to hold down your third finger, okay, is going to hold down your 2nd string, 3rd string, and 4th string on the 11th fret all at the same time, okay? It's a little tedious, but you have to try to be able to pull it off. So that's an F sharp major bar chord, okay? My second finger goes on top of my first, just for support. You don't really have to do that, I'm just saying. So anyways, part two, once again. Okay, next part is a little, it depends on the guitar you have, but I take my third finger, okay, which is already on the 11th fret, and I keep it there, and what I need to do is hit my 4th string and my 3rd string at the same time, and I'm going to slide my third finger over to 11, okay, so, see that? 11, sorry, I'm going to slide it over to 13, my fault. I'm going to slide it from 11 to 13 on the 3rd and the 4th string. Okay, I'm only hitting those two. And right after that, my first finger is going to go all the way down to 4, and it's going to hold down the entire 4th fret. Now we're going to try a G sharp minor bar chord. So your first finger covers the 4th fret, your third finger is going to go on the 5th string 6th fret, and your pinky is going to go on the 4th string 6th fret, and my second finger goes on top of my first once again, and that's a G sharp minor bar chord. Okay, so once again, part three, third finger's on 11, slide over to 13, and then a G sharp bar chord, G sharp minor. Okay, right after that, this is part four now, so your thumb is going to hit your first finger is already on the 4th fret. That's what you need for part four. So you have to hit the 3rd string and the 2nd string at the same time twice. Okay? And that's what I do. And then right after that, my first finger goes to 7, okay, and presses down the entire 7. My third finger hits the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th string on the 9th fret. My first finger goes on top of my first, just for support, and you're going to hit an E bar chord, E major bar chord, which is this. Okay, so once again, part 4, your first finger's on the 4th fret already. It hits the 2nd and the 3rd string at the same time, twice, and then right after that the E. Okay, if I'm talking too fast, just rewind as many times as you want. But anyways, so that's all the parts. Okay, once again, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Okay, and those are all the parts. Now, there's one more thing you have to add on top of that. So those are all the chords, but you still have to add the rhythm, okay, the strumming pattern, which is fairly easy. Okay, so the first part, like I said, is, and you end off on a B, and right when you hit the B, okay, you have to go, and then that's a mute. Okay, I'm not taking my fingers completely off, I'm just releasing the pressure, causing a dead sound. So I'm not pressing all the way, I'm not even pressing actually. My fingers are just in the same spot. So what you have to do is press and hit, and then release, and then do this. Well, I'm going to show you what to do. Down, mute, up, down, and then mute, up, down, mute, up, down. That's it. So once again, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down. That's it. Okay? Count how many times that is, and that's exactly how many times you have to do the first chord. Then part 2, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down. Right after that, part 3. Down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down. Part 4, my fault. And then mute, up, down, mute, up, down, mute, up, down. That's it. That's the entire thing. So I'm going to play for you the entire thing. Down. That's the entire thing. And there's one more chord that he adds. It's a C sharp, okay? And that's the part where he goes. So okay, I'm gonna sing to you for a second. I'm sorry that my voice sounds so cruddy, but anyways, he goes, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. And that part, that one chord, is a C sharp major, okay? And that is achieved by taking your first finger, going on the 9th fret and pressing the entire thing. Your third finger goes on the 5th string, 11th fret. Your pinky goes on the 4th string, 11th fret, and your second finger goes on the 3rd string, 10th fret. Okay? And that's what it should sound like. So that's the I'm yours. And then it goes, but I won't hesitate. And then so on after that, and that's basically the idea. So, I hope you liked that tutorial. That's pretty much the entire song. After the first time of doing this, then the whole verse and the chorus, you don't really have to do the lead stuff all over again and stuff like that. So, you know, don't worry about that. But anyways, hope you liked the tutorial. If there are any improvements that I should make, let me know. Please let me know, because I want to make more tutorials and I want to make more videos, and I want them to be perfect and as informative as possible to help you guys out. So, hope you guys liked it. Keep checking out my videos. I hope to make a lot more in the coming future. And remember, request songs, because I want to know what you guys want. Anyways, thank you so much, and see you guys.